Well, hello. My name is Beverly Taylor, and I want to thank you for being here. And I am just thrilled to welcome you to our incredible workshop. This is our spring version of Next Level, where what we've done here is we've gathered a powerhouse team of 7 top Mary Kay sales directors from all over the country, many areas of the country, and different divisions in Mary Kay. We all have one thing in common, though. We are all part of the fabulous Mary Kay National area. We love to to see your chats. If you're part of the Mary Kay National area, give us a shout out too. Or if you're part of another, if you're in you have a national, tell us who she is in the chat. You know, Mary Kay always said, if we have one idea and we each share it, then we have 2 ideas. Well, the ladies that are joining us tonight as teachers, they are the epitome of Go Give, as they have committed to sharing their time and expertise with us tonight for free. I want to thank each of you for your hard work, your willingness to take away from your own business to be here and share with us tonight. Heather?
Hey, friend, I'm so excited we're doing this. Oh, well, ladies, today we embark on a journey together. We're going to set our sights not only achieving goals that we finished in 2024, but we're going to be starting ones that we finish on June 30th, 2025, as we go into the next seminar year. So we truly are taking things to the next level. So get your pens and paper ready because, as Mary Kay always said, the faintest ink is more valuable than any retentive memory. So as we prepare to listen and take notes, you want to ask yourself 3 questions. Okay. So the first one is, now, do you got your pen handy? Seriously, I'm not joking when I said that. All right, so that first question is, what is your goal? What is your goal to finish this seminar year? We're going to end with some sort of a win, okay? Don't worry what you haven't done in the past. We're going to worry about what we can do in these next 5 months. So specifically, how much profit do you want to put into your family's bank account on June 30th? Okay, what is that number to you? That's the first thing that we're going to think about. So what is your goal? Number 2, what is your career path goal? Walking into seminar 2025, we're going to be going to Charlotte, North Carolina. Mary Kay is going on the road. So do you want to walk into seminar? Is that a first time red jacket? Or maybe you've been out of red jacket and you're looking to get back into that red jacket. So you got that career path recognition. Maybe it's you're working to become a DIQ, a director in qualification. Or maybe it's wearing the suit with all of your other sister sales directors. That's number 2. That's what we're going to look on. We're also going to look at what is the size of your customer base? How many new, and this is a new thought for me, what is your new customer acquisitions that you want to actually have by June 30th? And I know I said 3, but since I can't count, obviously, how about a 4th one? How about we give you one more? Let's talk about a bonus question that you want to ask yourself. Are you willing to step up the pace to work your business? Did you know that your business today reflects the work that you did from the last 3 months? It takes 90 days to gather that momentum, and momentum makes us look better than than we are, and creates excitement with your clients and your team members. So while you're here, what I want you to do is I want you to there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to talk about. But instead of trying to implement everything, I want you to find the 2, maybe 3 things that just get you super excited. And I want you to implement them after this event. Okay. So we're going to get started. Are you ready? Well, we're going to start with none other than the Angel Fry. We're starting with a bang tonight. So fasten your seatbelts and get your pens ready because we're going to hear from 4-time $1 million sales director. She's an executive senior sales director from West Virginia. Angel is a beautiful inspiration, woman of integrity who loves the Lord, and she loves her Mary Kay business. Let's see what Angel has to say about the art of building relationships while growing your sales and building a team.
alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. I'm alive, alert, awake. I'm awake, alert, alive. I'm alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic. And I hope you are too. Oh my gosh, this is my anniversary month. 39 years ago, my recruiter, National Sales Director Emeritus Kathy Jones, pulled my name from a facial box and she called me for 13 months, persistently for 13 months. So, girls, I'm so fired up. I am ready to do the biggest goal I have ever set in 39 years this month. And I want you to join me. I noticed when she would call me, she always sounded like she had the biggest smile. And I could hear that coming through the phone. Well, later I found out that she always had a mirror in her office on her desk. So when she called, she was smiling. Are you smiling when you call people because you've got a mirror by your phone? Oh my goodness. During those 13 calls, she would talk about the wonderful Mary Kay products and how people were going crazy over them and they wanted this as quick as they could get it. And it was a proven skincare line that was working. But you know, I'd never heard of Mary Kay Cosmetics 39 years ago. She told me about the pink Cadillacs, the diamond rings, the Cinderella prizes, and that you could put people around the kitchen table and make money in an hour or two. According to how fast you can talk, you can make a lot of money quick. So on February the 5th, 1986, when she pulled in my driveway in her pink Barbie car, she got out of her car. I was peeking out the window from my little mobile home, and I thought, oh my goodness, she's got on a power suit. She looked like $1 million head to toe. And when she shook my hand, I noticed all those beautiful rings on her fingers. I think she wore a diamond ring on every finger. But she began from the moment she walked in, she was painting the picture and putting me in it. Are we doing that with everyone that we meet? That we can look at them and just know there is a place for them in Mary Kay. She showed me the product. She pulled out that Barbie chemistry set. I thought that was the prettiest case ever was. Next, oh my goodness, there was a power pen that came out. It looked sort of like this. It was beautiful. It wasn't just a pen. It was a power pen. Did you ever hear the story about the woman who walked into AT&T and she back then they wrote a check for their phone bill and she wrote a check with a power pen and the girl asked her questions about her pen? You know, we want things that start a conversation, right? Well, the story goes on. I'll just give you an overview. She booked a facial, became a hostess, became a sales director, and I don't know where she went from there, but I love the story. And it started because she had a beautiful pen. Get you a power pen. Now is the time. In case I haven't told you today, you'll pick up on this as I go along. I like to teach with letters. And my letter today is the letter P because it is a powerful letter. I want you to hold that pen, get a hold of a pen, and know I'm going to write my story. It's time to stop letting people hold the pen and write the story. You're going to write your story. We all have 168 hours a week. We can make a 6 most important list every day. We can stay on course because if you'll watch your time, you will begin to determine your success spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially. With that pen, you can fill in a weekly accomplishment sheet every week and turn it in. You'll feel a sense of accomplishment and your director will be able to help you and to track and to know this worked well this week. How did you get bookings? How do you need more bookings? I love to watch my weekly accomplishment sheet. I like to take that to appointments with me when I'm sharing the opportunity to show them when you work a little bit or where you work a whole lot. Track those totals. A track number grows. Track. All right, as we move forward, I want you to know you may have to ride a little quicker today because I am just filled up with excitement, joy to see what's going to happen to all of you starting now. You have the ability all the time to put out plastic fish bowls, facial boxes. And I like to make theme boxes. Sometimes if I'm putting a facial box in a bakery and I'm wanting to feature brides, then I will do it with a lace doily, make it really pretty. So it's a theme facial box. If I'm putting one in a tanning salon, it's about our new bronzers. If I'm putting one somewhere in a salon, it may be just a total microdermabrasion treatment. But I want people to be drawn to that box, that they don't want to walk past it. It's got a pad and a pen pen hooked to the box. So that way, when she walks in, maybe she just walks into a tanning salon with her car keys and she doesn't have a pen. There's a pretty pen attached with the cord, and she's got a pad there to fill out and drop in that box. You know what? I learned that at an early age, to put boxes all over the place and go back and check them in a week, do business at that location, because people are wanting to know more about products than ever before. They are educated. They read about them in magazines. They look at them online, and you want your name out there and a picture of something they can register. You have the power to do so many things. Another idea I love, just like I did years ago, was super gluing a penny on a business card and giving it out. Well, this month is a perfect time to say, hey, I want to give you a business card with a penny. It's a special card. As long as you don't have a consultant servicing you with Mary Kay Cosmetics. If you do, you get a treat bag of candy and stickers for your kids. I always carry candy and stickers for kids. Well, but I'm going to give you this business card because this is a very special month. And when you have your makeover with me, and I have sweetheart makeovers, I have chocolate affair makeovers, I have all kinds of different things going on for the month. Valentine's Day, of course. And you can have a lip gloss, you can have a mascara. I mean, girls, we give up to go up. And I get so pumped up about February anyway. And I'll tell you, as we go along, you're going to hear a ton of ideas. Mary Kay taught us about the 3-foot rule. Everyone with 3 feet of you, you want to give them a card or talk to them, have a conversation. Love to talk to people. You know, if I'm standing in line somewhere and I see somebody with their children and I just love to brag on their kids, maybe she has a really slamming haircut. And I've had people tell me, you know what? Nobody's ever said that to me. I told a lady one day, I said, your jawline and your cheekbones are just like, they're perfect. I said, where are you from? And she started telling me about her mom and her dad and everything. We had the best conversation. I even helped carry her groceries out. You know, that's what it's about. Not making something hard, just talking to people and being normal. I also, when I first started Mary Kay, I was so nervous and scared to do the business because I was really shy. I would give out a sheet like a pink ponder sheet. You may have heard of this. I maybe can post it in the group later, but you probably can find this online. But it was just a pink ponder sheet. I wanted to survey people about their interest level in the opportunity because I wanted to be a director as fast as I could. I could not hardly wait to be able to earn that kind of income and to have a pink car. My goodness, I had never, ever known anybody to have a pink car until my recruiter pulled my driveway. So I was on the fast track. So I thought if I could survey people that ask them, you know, if they would be interested in something part-time or full-time, you know, if they would be interested, you know, in whatever. With the pink ponder sheet, it was more like an opportunity sheet. It wasn't a skincare survey sheet. So I'll get to that. But that pink ponder sheet helped me to know if people were a little bit interested in making a little bit of money or a whole lot of money. So I would just give those out all the time and do a drawing every month. Well, I'm going back to those this month because it served me so well to really expand my customer base as well as my recruiting. It just grew. It like swelled. All right. But I do a gallon Ziploc bag. Now, this is a separate thing. A gallon Ziploc bag, I'll put a lip gloss, a lotion, a Lash Love mascara, and you can put whatever you wanted, just 3 products that you maybe have extra of on your shelf. Well, when you fill out a skincare survey, 13 of them, I paperclip them together, 13. When you do 13 surveys, hey, I'll come back and get the surveys. You pick something out of my bag. No, I don't demo them or anything like that. This is very simple. I use simple systems. I have never made it hard. Mary Kay was my teacher. Mary Kay taught me KISS, keep it simple, sweetie. So I want you to keep it simple. You can do whatever you wanted with that. You can put cheek color, eyeshadows, whatever. They pick something, they hand you back the surveys filled out. That's all that is. When you hold appointments, look like $1 million. People wonder what you're up to. My very first pink lab coat was not on my color wheel. I looked so pale when I wore it, but I felt like a professional, and I would walk into a grocery store or walk in somewhere and I felt good about it. But oh, the new lab coat. Look at this new lab coat. I love this new lab coat because it is magazine worthy and it is forgiving if you're a little plus. I love this. And people wonder, oh, you do Mary Kay? Is Mary Kay around here? I am amazed when I walk in places with that lab coat on, the questions I get. So make sure that you wear your Mary Kay pin. And I put on the little round pin today just to tell you 39 years I popped that pin on my jackets, my lab coat. I put that pin on my dresses. Everywhere I'd go, I'd have that pin on because I thought, what if a conversation gets started all because of the pin? Oh, I wish I'd have kept a list of the hundreds of conversations because of wearing a Mary Kay pin, putting on my face, having an outfit on that I felt like Mary Kay Ash would be proud of. So I want you in a power jacket. Get on the lab coat. And then we all know the red jacket is a winning red hot jacket. It's on fire when you walk in a room. And honey, the pink and white is just right. I love this jacket so much. So I want everybody to join me in Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's think about this for a moment. I love to share ideas and educate people because when we go to Charlotte, North Carolina, the first time Mary Kay's been on the road, there'll be buses, there'll be vans, there'll be people writing on the windows. It'll remind you of the biggest state ball games, whatever you've ever been to, how they all just go down the road and they're going to see a sea of pink Cadillacs. They're going to see premier cars. We're going to be cheering. We're going to be excited. We may have pom-poms out the window, but we're going to the Queen City because today we're deciding we're going to hold the pen and begin to write new goals and to think differently so that we can hear your name called from that seminar stage. You've got everything it takes. Every one of us, the day that we joined Mary Kay, we knew that we wanted something. Maybe you thought, well, I'll get my products cheaper, but you wanted something. Or maybe I could have a team member or get a commission check. You wanted something. It's time to step it up like never before. And the next P I want to talk to you is about products. Number one in the world, 2 years in a row. Number one, why are we playing small? It's not Mary Who anymore. It is Mary Kay Cosmetics. Set up a little straighter, walk a little differently, give out a business card a little differently because you know why? We are number one. Let's act like it. People never say, oh, I like Mary Kay. They say, I love Mary Kay. And you know, we've got so many ways. When you open your pink toolbox, I mean, you can do hand facials. I mean, can remember watching kids, you know, my little boy would go in the playground like at McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, those places. And my nieces, when I would watch them, they would go in there and play. And then we would just do hand facials, the moms over here, before it was even popular. And I had a thermos with those disposable washcloths down in it. That wasn't hard. My goodness, an on-the-go basket. You should fill an on-the-go basket right now with the Great Heights mascara. I have never put anything on 3 or 4 coats that gave me the volume that Great Heights mascara. I'm in love with that mascara. You've got a basket packed full. You are all the time. I always said I'm the best little Red Riding Hood carrying around a basket. I don't mind at all because cha-ching, 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 all the way to the bank. I love doing spa parties. I love Fancy Nancy sparkle parties. That's where you bring the young girls. The moms go over here and play in products like a little beauty bar at Expo. Girls around the table. And when they start on the new Mary Kay skincare line, they get a free Fancy Nancy lip gloss because it is the best lip gloss. It looks good on everybody. And those little girls are being taught how to clean their face, all the steps, the teens, the tweens. And the moms are loving it because they're getting to have conversation. And we're making a wish list. And I can contact the mom for that little girl's birthday. I mean, it goes on, you know, because we have Easter baskets and I keep that going with her and build that because we want to bring up that next generation. This month is a great month to do a lip and chip party. Let people sample some different chips and they try all the lipsticks and you educate them on the lipsticks. It's also a good time to do chocolate affair parties, a date night for couples, a Lady in Red Valentine's Day night, your Galentine. Everybody should be booking Galentine events day and evening. And then 1 year I did Little Black Dress Night and gave out red roses, and that was our Galentine event. Make your party so fun that everybody talks about it. You're the talk of the town, that you want to go and have fun. And Super Bowl Sunday is coming up this Sunday. So you want to do something with tailgate food, lots of fun, you know, and have theme things that go with football. You know, a lot of the women won't be watching the whole time the Super Bowl, and they would love to come and have fun with you while the men watch the ball game. Oh my gosh. gosh, you've got to plan and you got to build it up and tell people what you're offering. Some of you out there have so many great skills and ideas, and like you are great with gifts. Like you'll be putting a bow, you should have a bow on everything. You should have mystery boxes. You should have every type of Valentine gift. You can do a virtual Valentine open house. You can have a huge big basket of small Valentine gifts ready to go. But you can have the best, you know, right now, starting now, today, until Valentine's Day. Could you just imagine what a pay raise you can give yourself if you're just working your business? I mean, get spa ready, kissable lips, satin hands, everything for Valentine's Day. Now, I did something that I enjoyed so much, and I'm bringing this back. One night a week, I did a clinic in my home. Week 1 was dry skin. Week 2 was combo skin. Week 3 was oily skin. Week 4 was sensitive skin. Or you could do that at night for teens and tweens. Well, I have matching headbands to the skincare sets. They loved it. They came in. They were coming to a professional clinic. I wore my lab coat, and the sales went out the roof. It was great. Another thing I love is that we can just do a live and do a virtual Valentine party. We can go live and do anything we want. So what the world are we waiting for? This showcase is your ATM bag. I heard a director say that recently, and I thought, oh, how true that is. If somebody can't get with you, let them borrow your bag. This is filled with all kinds of demos for her to take home and borrow your bag. Again, our pink toolbox is overflowing with ideas. You know, I love to do paper profiles. And the reason why I love, and the company just updated these, I love a paper profile because I can go back and look at the things she has, her needs. I do something called consultations. I can do a mascara consultation. I can do a eye cream consultation, a lipstick consultation. Now, let me give you an overview of that, how that looks. So if I have a customer, she's really having trouble with her eyes. Maybe she has dry skin, she has puffy eyes, and I want to break down everything for her, like how to put her eye gel in the refrigerator, how to use the depuff, and the differences in the eye cream, how she takes her eye makeup off. Those appointments have served me so well, and I sell a lot of products by doing a consultation. If I'm doing a mascara consultation, what do you want from a mascara? Do you ever have a need for waterproof? You know, we just go through everything. I teach her how to use the wand like a windshield wiper, side to side, how to build, how to make that look, how to help her with the shape of her eyes. That's what I'm talking about. We are a professional. We're a skincare consultant, but we can help people with so many needs. When they walk into a department store, they're just buying. They're not getting education like we give. So that's why I love to teach my customers and to help them. On the back of this profile, I like to staple a large index card so I can write things about her family. Is she going on a cruise? Because she's going to need our new sunscreen. Is she going on a vacation out of the country? You know, does she have a young child at home? Does she have a son, an athlete that I could offer, you know, skincare for an athlete? Does she have a husband? You know, what kind of work does she do? Would she have a need for a roll-up bag? See, that's keeping good records and being able to work with people, and they are just connected to you and they never waver. That is so important. Mary Kay taught us that P&L is so much more than profit and loss. We all know that. What did she tell us? P&L means people and love. I enjoy working with people so much and asking this question. If I could wave a magic wand in front of your face right now, what would you change about your skin? If I wave that wand and we could fix everything today, what would that be? I want her to feel so loved and cared about, because I was trained. Just imagine everybody has an invisible sign around their neck that says, make me feel important. Well, when you say something like that to a new customer and you're writing down on her profile card and you are interested in all of her needs, and I always say, you know, today when you start on skincare, there is 4 pieces in this set of the Time Wise, but I'm the 5th step. I'm going to take good care of you. I'm going to give you good service. You'll never have to park a car and go in the mall and pick up makeup again. You'll never have to worry about putting that quick birthday gift together or getting something for your secret sister. I'm your girl. I'll update you on all the latest trends with makeup and color, and I'll give you samples and so forth. That's how we treat people. But, you know, I want to help everyone get the desired results they want from this product. Even if you were doing a consultation on translucent powder, setting powder, pressed powder, you want her to know all the different things, the feel, how it looks, what brush to use with it. That is the kind of service we want to give. I go in depth to show them these things. Now, we have a new mascara. And I just mentioned that earlier. And oh my goodness, I ordered so many of these and I have sold a ton. I think I'm up to 26 right now. And I do a little cheer. Length and volume all in one with great height mascara. We're never done. Oh, wave those wands. Reach for the stars. Okay. And mascara forever is ours. I'll do it one more time. Length and volume all in one with great height mascara. Never done. Wave those wands and reach for the stars. Great heights mascara forever ours. You know, I'm just getting used to that verbiage from that. But the more I do it on virtual and show it and wave my wand and tell them to reach up, this is great heights mascara. I do all kinds of cheers. I did G, give me a G, give me an H, give me an M. Great heights mascara, and I threw them up in the air in my empty boxes, and people are ordering like crazy. I want you to have this kind of fun, okay? There is a lot of different tips. There's a lot of different ideas out there, but you know what the best ones are? The ones that you put in place. So I need for you to put them in place as we go along. On the paper profile, back to that one more time. On the paper profile, you will find needs that she has. So I want you to be able to analyze this, have her write down names and numbers. Referrals is so important that I want you to be able to have that at all times, because when they write down names and numbers on the back, I cannot hardly wait to call them. But I take a picture of the person and myself so I can send a selfie as well. So are you excited as I think you are about everything on there? Can you hold spring break appointments? Can you hold staycation appointments? Are you ready for glow up appointments? Girls, we've got bronzer and highlighter, and it is gorgeous. I love that. So it's time for some real glow up parties. When I do a staycation party, Mary Kay style, where would you like to go? Even though you can't, you said right now, where would you like to go? I print out pictures of where she'd like to go, and we do a pretend like we're going somewhere on a trip. And I go through all kinds of fun things with her, and I have pictures of her trip. And I said, girl, don't you forget, this is an opportunity that can make that happen. You set that goal and I'll work with you. We plant those seeds for her, but I am painting a picture all the time and putting them in it. When I do a portfolio of women and we do a before and after, and we show them the look with the products, I'm always talking to them. Could you see if you had 25 customers in a portfolio showing your brag book to other women? That is not hard. That is fun. I love doing all kinds of different things. The Mary Kay opportunity is so perfect. When you could work a couple hours a week and make extra money, we must share this opportunity like never before. What we put into this, we get out of it. But most people could find a few minutes to go live and do a virtual to make extra money. Most people can even put people around the kitchen table and do a party, a spa, a clinic. I'm giving you tons of ideas. They just need encouraged that they can do it and that you will hold their hand. I give people, when they get new recruits, a little baby, and I'll say, think about the little baby. You're just going to take care of them like the little baby. And that little baby, when she cries and she's scared and she's afraid and she doesn't feel like she's good enough, or she can't book, or she doesn't feel like she's pretty enough, that you're going to hug her, you're going to help her, you're going to coach her to success, because it's fun to have a power partner and get those pearls of sharing around your neck. You said yes to Mary Kay, and you've still got it inside you. It is time for you to come alive in 25. I wanted so bad to fly to pretty places. I dreamed of walking in a hotel with a chandelier. I dreamed of being able to go to a podium and say more than a sentence. I would shake like a leaf when I would try to say anything in the beginning, but I thought, if ever I am given the opportunity to be bold and courageous, I will educate and touch lives forever, just like Mary Kay asked us to do, to enrich the lives of other people. I thought, I want that so bad. But you know, one success led to another success, and I just kept listening to my director saying, you can do it. And I longed for a charm bracelet when I was a little girl, but I didn't have anywhere exciting I hadn't been anywhere. I'd never vacationed to a fancy place. I'd never been anywhere, basically. And I thought one day I'll get me a pretty charm bracelet, put some places on it. Little did I know that it would be full of trips and $1 million, 3 times those beautiful dollar signs and diamonds. You never know what's waiting for you. I couldn't even figure out how to dream that big. I would write down on an index card my goals. And one day my director said, you need to take a sheet of paper out and start to dream and dream big. And you know what I did? I had a lot of goals, big, big, big goals. So I took a poster board and no joke, I duct taped it on the ceiling of my pink Cadillac. And when I would get in, I would put my hands on the steering wheel every day that year and I would pray and I would look up before I started driving and I would read those goals over and over because I needed to dream big. Pinky became my war room. I learned to pray hard. I had to be really picky who I listened to and what I listened to. To stay positive, you've got to watch what's going into your ears. You've got to speak over yourself differently every day. I'd never written an affirmation, much less a goal, but I knew I had to stay positive because there was people that would tell me, Angel, you are good at doing hair. You are good at being a teacher in the cosmetology school. You don't ever want to leave that. You would be crazy to leave that. See, I had to block that out. La, 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 la. I had to learn to do that many times. People, even when I got my pink Cadillac, they were like, it looks like bubble gum. See, I had to block out those things because I know, and you know, if you are positive, you stay around positive people. We talk about what we bring about. I can, I will, I must. Say it with me. I can, I will, I must. When you book the parties, you coach the hostess, you sell this wonderful product, you share the opportunity. It flows like a fine oil machine. This business works the same for me as it did in 86 as it does right now, 39 years later. You dress up, you show up, you go up, you love on people, you show them the products, and don't make it harder than what it is. You know, I like to close with this poem if you've heard me speak before, because I will advance my founder's legacy. I will take her legacy and just run with it and let the whole world know who Mary Kay Ash was. That's why I love the autobiography. I love her people management book, and I loved her with all my heart. I have a premonition that soars on silver wings. It's a dream of your accomplishments of many wondrous things. I do not know beneath which sky or where you'll challenge fate. I only know it will be high. I only know it will be great. Thank you for listening to me today. This has been a joy. It's my favorite thing to do in this business is to teach other people to, don't let your dreams lay dormant. Rise up. It's time. But you have given me so many gifts today by just saying that being on here, taking notes, listening. I pray that you'll get a power pen and I'll get to hear your name called from the seminar stage in the Queen City in Charlotte, North Carolina. And you've got plenty of time to do it, over 100 days. I don't remember exactly how many days. I believe it's like 100, maybe 147 at this point, 147 days. What can happen in 147 days? I get so fired up thinking about it. I can, I will, I must. Thank you.
Wow. Woo. Thank you. What a way to start our evening. Thank you so much, Angel. I mean, she gave you so many ideas, and some of you were saying, do we have a replay of this? Because I know you're going to want to go and stop it and take notes and stop it and take notes and use her ideas. But she's right. We have such an amazing opportunity with Mary Kay. And there is absolutely no reason. There's so many people that want what we have. And we just have to share. Thank you so much, Angel. You are truly an angel. All right, next we're going to Fairfax, Virginia, where we're going to see one of my favorite people. Her name is Anna Simpelis, and she is a 2-time Circle of Excellence Prestige Director. get ready to take your goal setting in to the next level this year. Our next teacher, she's going to teach, she's going to give you all the things that Mary Kay, yes, there is a replay, I'm sorry. She's going to tell you all the things, all the contests that you need to keep your eyes on. You can't look at all of them, but you want to select the ones that speak to you and your goal. So listen as she talks about how to set those goals, what the opportunities are, and how you can track them. You never want to be in the oops zone. The oops zone is when you get to seminar or you get to career conference and you find out, oops, I'm so close to that. If I had tracked that and worked towards that, I could have made that happen. So let's see. Anna, take it away.
Good evening. My name is Anna Sempelis, and I want to talk to you about the circle of excellence setting and achieving big goals. What does circle of excellence mean to you? Is it just your unit achieving $650,000 in a seminar year, or is it something more or individual? I believe we can all have a circle of excellence year, meaning you can reach big goals or levels of excellence in your business, in your life, and everywhere. But where do you start? Are you on target to reach the goals you set for yourself on July 1st? What about those January 1st goals? Have you already fallen off the wagon? I feel this year, I personally haven't even gotten on the wagon yet, but it's not too late. We can still earn some wins. We all deserve to win. So let me ask you, have you ever played sports in the past or now? I played basketball and I loved basketball because it was a team sport. And I knew that if I learned the rules, took action, and practiced, I could play the game. And if I know the rules, I can win. We can all win. Everyone wants to win. And I'm going to make sure you know how to play the game of winning and get a win this month in February. I'm going to assume that since you're watching this tonight, you want to do something with your business, right? So what is it you want to do this month? Do you want to sell 100, 500, 1,000 or more dollars in a week, in a month? Do you want to get into your red jacket? Do you want to get your first team member? Would you like to become a team leader, DIQ, or sales director, or finish your national area? All good goals, all of them. All start the same way. You got to reach for them. You got to claim them. We need to make a plan and then take some action, which in this case, I think might be bookings. Okay. And then track your plan. So how do you claim a goal? I think it means to splatter it or plaster it all over your house, your car, your refrigerator, your bathroom mirror, anywhere you put your goal, you just put it everywhere. Then you take action. You get booked up. And, that means I think just seeing faces virtually or in person. How many calls can you make daily? I like to use a bubble sheet. Okay. This has a place for phone numbers, time that I call, the name on the sheet. I also think the best thing you could use besides the bubble sheet is a focus folder. Now, I use the one that National Sales Director Karen Rydell has for her national area, and it says focus, follow one course until successful. And I'm committed to these for this month's personal sales, wholesale order, number of faces, number of interviews, number of skincare sets sold. And I'm even going to put on there what I'm going to do with my profits, because it's a place for you to dream about it and to think about it and to really have a goal, but yes, have a purpose and an added additional purpose. So what is it you want your profits today to do with that? So, and the rest of it, it's got the face race tracking. It's got the team building layering chart. It's got new team member tracking and team tracking. All that on one little piece of paper, which is great because I can put it in a book. I can take it in my purse. I can put it in my pocket. I can have it with me all the time. It's not taking a lot of space. It's easily referable. I can refer to it easily. And I love the purpose folder. I can have them all in one place. So you need to take action and get started. And don't worry, if you like this focus folder and this bubble sheet, I will get it to you. Don't worry. We'll make sure Curtis gets it to you. Okay. I recommend, if you don't even know what to do to get started, I recommend you play the Mary Kay game. That means What contests does Mary Kay Corporate have for us? Those kind of contests are all geared to help us push, move a little forward, push and take a step forward to get into action so we can have more results from that, right? And if you take those actions, I know all you got to do is learn the rules, take the action, track it, and you'll win. So what are the ways that you can win with the Mary Kay contest? Right now, the challenges, like I said, will help you reach any goals. The first one is that Mary Kay Skincare Selling Challenge. That runs from January 1st to February 28th. And if you haven't started, no worries right now. The challenge is to sell 100,000 sets of Mary Kay skincare line, not you personally, but if you want to, you go right ahead. And the top 3 units with the highest amount sold wins a $200 gift card. So you could win just by selling a Mary Kay skincare set. And that would be financially beneficial to you, right? And now you've got more people to talk to about the opportunity. You can track your focus folder. Track it on your focus folder. You can track it, how many faces, who you're seeing, stuff like that. And, a track number grows. Don't forget that. You could do the Mary Kay Just Add One challenge where customers add one product to their skincare routine. And it's a great way to increase their product usage. This customer not only will be deep, but it'll also be wide. That's better for you, better for them, and better for everyone. The third thing you can do is you can focus on career conference, and that will get you far. You can register for career conference on February 7th for everybody. You can attend in person or virtually. And if you just focus on the career conference challenges, that would be a huge win for you. The first one is to get that Pearls of Sharing challenge accomplished. That's just adding one or more Great Start qualified new personal team member from December 1st through February 28th. And you register for the conference, you can win that beautiful Pearls of Sharing necklace. Now, you may already have one, but this will be a symbol of pride and that you won. Okay. And if you have a couple of them on your neck, layering is great too. Plus, your name is entered to win a Tory Burch wallet and a Shell Pearl jewelry set. And they're going to have 3 winners from each conference. So track it on your focus folder. Track it on your focus folder, new team members, all that on there. Okay. Also, recognition at career conference when you're on target for a single star achiever like Court of Sales, Court of Sharing, or if you're a director with the Circle of Achievement, then you're going to get a mother of pearl necklace. And if you're a double or triple star on target, you're going to receive the matching earrings. Registration for career conference is $125 in person, $50 for the general viewing. And on Friday, they're going to have beauty consultant workshops, and Saturdays, it'll be general sessions. To win, you have to register. Okay. The other challenge we have is a Step Up to DIQ challenge. To enter DIQ, you need 8+ active team members prior to submitting, and you can do that by February 28th, and you still have plenty of time. When you debut as a sales director, you have to have at least 24 active DIQ unit members and, a certain amount of sales volume. But when you debut with 30 to 35 active, you'll also earn your pink director jacket for free. Let me get this baby for free. If you do 36 or more, you'll earn your pink director jacket. Plus, you'll earn seminar registration for free. That's awesome. And then after that, when you debut as a director, January through April, you'll start strong. And when you add 6 or more great qualified unit members and 15,000 cumulative in your first 3 months, or debut May through July with 16.5 in 1 to 3 months, the rewards for any of these directors besides the suit jacket and the registration for seminar is that you'll also receive an invitation to a sales director retreat in the fall, or rather October of 2025. Your hotel will be paid for, and you get $500 cash to put towards the airfare, gas, and expenses. Remember, you'll still receive the $500 even if you can't attend. So it's really generous. Very nice contest. So remember, we all win in February. We can all win. We all want to win. We can win. We all just need to pick a goal, make a plan, get into action, and you will win the game. Talk to people, track. Use your focus folder, and you'll win. We can all do this. And I can't wait to celebrate with you, all of you, at Career Conference. Have a great night.
Anna, oh my gosh, thank you so much, sweet friend, for covering all the details of all those different opportunities for us to win in February, but beyond as we work toward that seminar finish. Sometimes you just need somebody to lay it all out. because there's a lot of things happening and we just need someone to tell us what is happening so that we can decide what is best for us. So remember, you're going to be getting copies of those tracking sheets because, well, let's be honest, Curtis is awesome and they'll be in your email. So you don't even have to ask. Remember, the recordings are going to be in your email. All the things that we're offering are going to be in your email. We got you. We got you. Okay. So again, thank you, Anna, for just speaking to us and just helping us to plan it out, what it is that we're going to win. Now, Beverly, hi, buddy. I see you. Okay. Well, our next speaker is Shelly Smith. Do you want to tell a little bit about Shelly?
Yeah, so we're going to turn our attention to booking. That's what Anna said. The very first thing you need to do as soon as you set your goal is booking, because booking is the lifeline of our business. And when you combine booking with a little humor, you might make this activity fun, especially when you're learning from our Lakeview, Michigan director friend, Shelly Smith. Shelly, take it away.
Hey ladies, how's it going? Okay, so I'm just gonna dive right in here. A bit of advice that I recently got at a director's meeting, and I wish I could give this director credit because it was in my notes. I've thought about it since it was about a month or so ago, and but I'm gonna share it with you guys, and I wish I could give her credit. So forgive me if you guys know this, directors, if you guys know who said this, if you were the same training that I was, go ahead and put it in the chat. But the bit of advice, and I wish I could take this credit, for myself here, but the bit of advice was be a dirty girl. Let that process. Okay. And if you're like, did she just say? Yes, yes. If you're wondering, yes, I did say be a dirty girl. What does that mean? Great question. Let's unpack that. So what that means is every time you have a new idea, it could be a new goal. It could be something you hear from this training. It could be something that's maybe been on your heart just for a minute and you haven't taken action on it because everything is just not perfect yet. Take action. Sometimes we just got to get messy, get dirty, just take action, just start. What would be your next best step? That's the better question we can ask ourselves. Not, should I do this? Should I not? Is the right timing? But what if? And gracious, we would be here all day, right? Maybe that's where you're at. So to get out of that, if you feel stuck or anything like that, to get out of that, take action, do it dirty. And that's okay. That is all right. I can say this because maybe you're like this as well, but I am a recovering, in process of recovering absolute thinker. Do you guys know what that is? You probably know, right? Black or white thinking, it's all or nothing. Well, if I don't have time to do all the laundry, I'm not going to do one load. Like if I can't do the whole house, I'm not, okay. That type of all or nothing thinking. And it doesn't really suit us well in our business. It's not really, not going to help us in growth in any area, really. So being a dirty girl, doing it dirty, right? Just jump in. What's your next best step? That doesn't mean do it wrong or do it without being prepared. It just means what's your next best step? And I'm going to commit to doing that. Taking action. Okay, so dirty. Remember that. All right. And I do bring that up, being a dirty girl, because of the booking idea that I'm going to share with you today. It's a little bit silly. It might be a little bit out of your comfort zone. And I'm also hoping and praying I don't mildly offend anybody. Okay, or any type of offense. Yeah, anybody here. So I'll start off by saying this. Generally, I've shared this before, but generally I use like a winning strategy or technique, scripting when booking people. So whether birthdays or PCP that's coming up, my gosh, what is that, February 8th that's going to be mailed? It could be Valentine's that's coming up, whatever's current, or maybe you have a challenge from your director or your customers. I draw their name, they win X. Okay. And so whether that's a percentage off or a free gift or a free facial, it could be, yeah, a booth, facial boxes, anything, they're a winner. That's my scripting and strategy. Okay. So that goes along with this as well. So currently the winners that I'm booking right now for the cracks in my calendar. Okay. and again, please don't judge me. I hope you think this is fun, is that they can win a Fill Your Cracks consultation. Again, I will repeat, they can win a Fill Your Cracks consultation. So I hope that you think that's fun or cute or funny. Again, forgive me if that is anything I'm saying is offending you. Just kidding, but seriously, it might sound silly, but remember that we're going to jump in. We're going to take some action, right? We're not going to judge. We're going to dive in and take some action. So here, what the heck is a Fill Your Cracks consultation? Let me tell you. All right. So as I'm talking to them, and I'll go through everything, give Curtis some information too of what I'm sending him. But it's a 15-minute virtual or in person. They bring their products that they're currently using. So I know we've used this before with like a, what was it called? A Shake Up Your Makeup consultation before. So they bring their skincare and their makeup. So whether it's virtual or in person, they get 1/2 off item. Okay, so if it's a facial, 1/2 off item. Or if I turn it into a party just by that conversation, like, oh my gosh, I haven't gotten together with your teenage daughters or your mom or your whatever, your roommates, we turn that into a party there, then they can get 1 free product per purchasing guest for that party, or whatever your hostess credits are that works for you. Okay, that's great. The other thing too is, so I've been doing this for a few months now, and it's been all sorts of different ways, and there's a bunch of different options with it. But if you hold them, if they book a facial, right, and I hold that appointment, and then at that facial, the full circle, right, she orders, she hears information about the business opportunity, and she can book then for her wish list moving forward. And then we get her guest list and yada, yada. So it can be either an initial party, initial facial, initial party, or hold the facial and then book the party off that. So you've really got some options there. All right, I use the 21-day booking system, guys, because if I have a system, I don't care if it's 5, 10, 1.5, I don't care. I am reaching out. If you don't know what the 21-day booking system is, talk to your director or just Google it. But I am reaching out to people every day as a system. This is what I do. It can be different times of the day even, but this is what I do for my booking. If I'm out of bookings, I'm out of business, right? That's what Mary Kay would say. So I use that tracking system, really easy. And right now I'm just using my Facebook group, my customer group on Facebook, because it has, there are some people on there that have not ordered from me before, but a lot of them have ordered, are regular customers, but a really big mix. So it's kind of to filter out and work with those people. But it could be customers, it could be people who are brand new to Mary Kay. Fill Your Cracks consultation could be for all. Okay, so I'm reaching out to them through Facebook Messenger. I love our voice. Guys, your voice is so powerful with booking. With anything, it's so powerful. So whether you're calling them on the phone, voice message through text, or Facebook Messenger, doing a voice message through that. That's what I've been doing and having success. So what does that sound like? All right, so the script sounds something like this, and you can make it your own. Hi, Susan, how you doing? And it could be anything current as well. Like if you've been talking about working with a certain product, or maybe her family something, she just posted something, you can comment on, that's great. But hi, Susan, how you doing? This might be the craziest thing. Guys, I address it right away. This might be the craziest thing you've heard today, but I entered you into a drawing. I entered you into a drawing for my customers for a Fill Your Cracks consultation. And guess what? You're a winner. So this might be 2 things. Cracks like an anti-aging or wrinkles on our face, but also where are there cracks in your skincare routine or makeup routine? So let's see, what else do I say? So you get half off an item. I just tell them a little bit about what they want. You get half off an item. It's a ton of fun, and it only takes 15 minutes. Give me a thumbs up emoji, or send me a thumbs up, and I'll send you more details. Hope you're having a great day. That's the voice message that I send it, and I make it personal, because you can forward those messages and do a bunch at one time, but I make those personal. So then when they send me a thumbs up, then I do have a flyer that I send them as well with that first initial message. And then when they give me a thumbs up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. These are really fun appointments. I'm so excited to get together. Now you can do it one of two ways. Do you want to get together? You know, yada, yada, yada. A facial. Do you have other people you'd want with you that's first initial? Yada, yada. Okay. And then you can work out the booking details if it's going to be virtual, in person, all that fun stuff. Some of the responses I've been getting are so cute, you guys. So in December, when I was doing this, I voice messaged a customer, but she was on like 1 or 2 products. Perfect example of this, of who this would be a great appointment for. I voice messaged her and she said, oh my gosh, I turned 50 on Christmas. I have so many cracks. I cannot wait to get together. That's your clientele. That is your, I mean, everybody's got anti-aging needs and wants, but that was one that stood out to me. And I've had them virtual and in person, just a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here's it. Now, if saying we're gonna fill your cracks, okay, and I don't really say that's for you, but if that idea makes you a bit uneasy or that's not your personality, that is okay. Because I was laughing to myself thinking, I don't know if I could say that to certain people. Okay, so that's okay. That is all right. And yeah, again, I hope I haven't offended anybody talking about dirty and cracks, but really, what is your personality? What is your strength when it comes to scheduling appointments? And one way to find that out is what we say this all the time. We ask this all the time. In your calendar, I don't care if it was 6 months ago or whenever, or last week, what was your last 3 to 5 appointments, facials that you held? So if they were from a booth, if they were from birthdays, if they were your customers getting together for the holidays, what was that? How did you book those? And then you can look at those and say, I loved that. That was really natural. Or I want to change it up. This sounds like something fun. But again, you guys, with all the current things right now with PCP, you could do that same idea with the PCP. I drew your name. Did you get your catalog? Great. I drew your name. You get 1 half-off item. And it could be per when they order at that session. It could be when they invite friends, you know. Again, half-off shopping spree, 75 for 35 when they have 2 or more guests, but that they win that. I do that all the time. You're a winner and it's a party. You're a winner, it's a facial with a gift. I do that. I love it. That's literally how I book everything. Okay. So what's your strength? What works best for you? All right. Because this was an idea that I had 2 months ago and I acted on it. And absolutely, I was a dirty girl. I was like, is this fun? I don't know if I said this already, but that I had the idea and made me giggle, asked my husband, told a consultant, and then told the unit, my team members. And they were like, yeah, that's fun. Because I'm like, this is either fun or yeah, crazy. They're like, no, it's fun. So have fun with it, you guys. It works against check so many boxes of, again, filling the cracks with my calendar. It's great for your customers, and the wrinkle limiter, if again, a great excuse or reason to show that if they haven't tried that yet, virtual or in person. The company skincare challenge that's going on right now through the end of the month, and so many more. It's just a lot of fun. So what is your strength, and how have you booked well if the crack filling is a little bit too much for you? Okay, so to recap, guys, we're a bunch of dirty, just kidding, but dirty girls, dirty crack filling machines. We can do this. Go have fun with your bookings. You can do it. Bye-bye.
I am like dying. Oh my God. Are you like dying because we are a bunch of dirty crack filling machines? I am like,
I agree. That is
I have
great.
never
I love it.
wanted to book so much in my life. Beverly. So in one saying, she reminded us we don't have to be perfect. We can be imperfect, not pretty. Action is pretty perfect. Oh, so not only are we filling our customers' cracks, not only are we focusing on filling the cracks in our calendars? We're helping our customers fill the cracks in their skincare routines. I can't start laughing. I will start crying. Okay. Okay. So, did you all get reminded? I was reminded. I'm like, oh yeah, there's the 21-day booking challenge where we
Yeah.
actually I'm like, stop it. Why do I have to be reminded of these things? But here I am, 23 years in, being reminded to do my job. Oh, I love
I
you,
know.
Shelley.
I love the 21-day booking. And why do we stop? I don't understand, but we do.
So, and remember, the fortune is in the follow-up, always following up because yes. Okay. So, Shelley, basically what you did is you took a needed topic and made it funny and
Yes.
fun all at the same time. So I guess, Beverly, we're going to go fill some cracks.
Yes, let's go fill some cracks.
Okay. So who's next?
All right, next we're going to go to Knightstown, Indiana, to hear from the dynamic 3-time $1 million sales director, Stacy Kraft. Stacy's going to share how your customer service, how you can take your customer service to the next level. So get ready with your pen and paper to learn the ABCs of connecting with your clients and making them feel like $1 million.
Hey everybody, my name is Stacy Kraft and I am here to talk to you about taking your customer service to the next level. And maybe for you, that means creating your customer service, right? Because if you have no customer service, we have to take it to the next level. But I cannot, as I was preparing this class, I was like, I cannot teach this class without calling to mind a really good friend of mine who actually has 2 consultants in another direct sales company. And the difference between those 2 consultants' customer service could not be more opposite. You see, several years ago, we started using the product that this other company sells, and it happens to be clothing. And, I had a party. I actually think that might be how she got introduced to it. I don't remember, but I had a party. She had a party. She loves the product. She buys lots of it. They get a new book every twice a year. And I'm not kidding. I bet she owns 95% of the pieces in there. She pretty much buys everything in the catalog. But she does not always buy it. In fact, from the local consultant that we met. Over the years, at one point, she knew someone who had a party with this other consultant. Now, put aside the part about we don't take other people's customers because I don't know how their company works. Just put that out of your mind. Just listen to the story and see what you can glean from it. So she starts having parties for this other consultant who lives 4 states away. And she probably has 6 parties a year with her. And I am certain that she spends 4 times as much money with this other consultant as she does with the local consultant. Now, they're still friends and she's probably her best customer or close to the top, but the difference between them are night and day. And over the years when we've been together, she's just told me different things in conversation that have come up with the different consultants. And so I reached out to her when I was putting this together and I said, I'm going to guess that you spend a lot more money with so-and-so versus, the other person. I said, but I just kind of wanted to ask you about that. And she said, she went on to send me this long text and she basically said that she only ever hears from the local consultant when it's time to book a party. Now, she will answer her questions, but it's not necessarily very quickly. And she also doesn't get things correct a lot of times, which I have experienced myself. But we have grace. And so, she doesn't always get it correct. But what she had to say about the out of town consultant, created a text that was probably this long. And some of these things I knew and some that I didn't, but they do limited edition product launches throughout the season and they can only order so many and I don't really understand it, but sometimes my friend would miss out on them from the local consultant. but she never misses them from this other person. The other person makes sure she gets what she wants. Like if she wants a certain top in a certain size, she gets it. And it never made sense to me why she didn't get it from the local consultant, because I knew she had to be one of her best customers. But she also said she gives her special offers from time to time and special promotions where she can get discounts on items from a previous season. She gets things correct, like she doesn't make mistakes. She always has the answer or finds the answer to the question. And she said, I really think that this local person is just more scatterbrained and doesn't keep up. But that's not something that you would want said about you, right? As a consultant, me neither. And so, and also she said she reaches out to me as a person to even ask how I'm doing, not just around the products. And she says she constantly updates me and tells me how much she appreciates me and my business. And I'm like, and my support. And I'm like, I mean, do you mean the other person doesn't do that? Now she probably says thank you, I'm sure. She's a very kind person. But I'm telling you what made a difference in my friend's eyes. And so it results in multiplied business for the person she's never even met in person before. They've never even met in person. Like I said, she lives 4 states away. Now, other fun little fact I realized about this is that my friend doesn't even have social media. She's not on Facebook. She's not on Instagram. And so what she is getting from the consultant is much more than a post, which made me realize that posting is not customer service, right? Should we ponder on that for a minute? Posting is not customer service. Okay, so I wanted to bring you what I call the ABCs of customer service. And you can watch for ways that you could either master the ABCs or even think of ways that you could take them up a notch. So A stands for add value. Are you adding value to your customers? Now, this might look a little different for everybody, but you know, people can get our product from, lots of different consultants. We don't take other people's consultants or customers, of course, but, are you adding value? Because you don't want a conversation to arise where over here, somebody's talking about all the things her consultant is doing and thinking, well, my girl only throws a book on my desk at work every so often. That's not really customer service either. So when it comes to adding value, think about what problem could she have that you could solve? Now, you could possibly ask her, but this could arise in a few different ways. Like it could be a video that you make that you use on your social media, but you also share the link to her to make sure she learns this. Or it could be an event that you have coming up. In fact, a great idea is to keep a little post-it, in your calendar or something, or a note on your phone that lists all the things that your customer could do, be, or have this month or this quarter. Maybe there's a special event about a new product launch. Maybe there's a hostess special. Maybe there's a great gift with purchase that you're offering, but it's top of mind because it's in a note that you see whenever you're communicating with her. Angel Fry says that fun follows her around, and I know it does, but you want your customer to think that you are the person that can fix the problem, that knows the current tips, that makes her life more convenient, because maybe that's the value that you bring, is it's so convenient to purchase from you, and that you have the fun things going on, okay? So how can you add value? The B of the ABC, the customer service, stands for birthday. I think this is a simple one and that you can implement in a simple place to get started, is that you would honor her birthday. How you honor her birthday is totally up to you, because for as many consultants and directors as there are in Mary Kay, there's that many ways that people probably like to honor their birthday. So make up your own way or ask your director what she does, but it's an easy thing to honor their birthday. And in fact, I would suggest that you honor her birthday with a card delivered to her house one time a year, because people get very few birthday cards these days. Think about how many you got in your mailbox, and that would set you apart from other people in her life. And the C of the ABCs stands for care and consistency. I mean, just care. Like, that's what my friend said, is that she checks on her just to see how she's doing in just about life. So care. If you see a post about something that her kids or her grandkids did, or that she achieved herself, drop her a little card. Set yourself apart from what other people would do. Just clicking the like button makes no impact on her. And yes, you might comment a few words, but just maybe you comment a few more words that affirm her in the post. Care. And then consistency. You guys, this is so important. Whether you're reaching out to your customers 4 times a year when the products change, or when new products come out, and when the seasons change, at a bare minimum, that's the way that I would, recommend. Or you do it more often, like with a weekly email. You want your customers to know that you are available, that within the click of a button or the typing of a text, they can access you. And I know this is such an important thing, because over the years I've had consultants who work their business at different levels and in different ways. But the one thing they've had in common is that they have developed a consistent way to reach out to their customers. And that might be 4 times a year that you have an event that they can watch, or you create a video with the new product, or you make sure that their skin isn't too dry because it's winter, or you make sure that their foundation isn't too light because it's summer and they've gotten a tan. But consistently having a way that you reach out to them and put the new products in front of them and let them know that you are there. So to recap: A, add value; B, honor their birthday; and C, care and be consistent. And before you know it, you will develop that friendship and great customer relationship like my friend has with her States Away consultant. Bye, everybody.
Oh my gosh. The simplicity of how she shared with us customer service. Literally, we can remember that. Well, first of all, let's talk this. I loved when she said customer service is more than a post. Oh, did that hurt? That hit. Did that hit, Beverly? Because that hit.
Yes, it did. I loved it.
We just think, I'm going to post it. That's going to take care of everything. Nope, not at all. So the ABCs, adding value. I love that. Making a list of all your customers. You've got an event that's coming up. Just when you think about her, put her on that list so you don't forget to invite her. People love to be remembered. Birthdays, making them a priority. That birthday card showing up in their mailbox is so important. And then the care and the consistency, dropping her a card when you see something amazing on Facebook, or, acknowledging or taking a few more words, just say, oh, instead of saying, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Why is that awesome? Go on and expound on that a little bit. I just thought simple, easy, and we can remember it. So when you're taking care of your customers, what are your ABCs? Add value, remember her birthday, care, and consistency.
I love
sums it up.
Perfect. Okay, so are you ready to be inspired and energized as we welcome the remarkable Mary Catherine King to the stage? As a 2-time $1 million sales director, Mary Catherine is a powerhouse of innovative ideas and proven strategies. She works her business solely online and is here to share tips to build relationships in a digital world and teach you how to team build and get them off to a great start.
Well, I'm so excited to be here with you today and get to share probably my most favorite part of my Mary Kay business, and that is the heart of team building. And I have to tell you that as the 3rd generation of someone in my family to have a Mary Kay business, and watching my daughter is the fourth. Nothing truly gives me more joy than watching people's dreams come true because of the effort that they put into building their Mary Kay business. And you guys, that only happens because somebody shared with us about this business opportunity. Somebody shared with my grandmother all those years ago. And the funny thing is my grandma thought she wasn't interested, but she went to go find out this information for someone else who ended up not being interested. But my grandma said, you know what, this is so great. I think I'm going to do it. And I got to see her as a kid have so much fun after she retired from teaching second grade, building her business and developing 100 customers in her first couple months and becoming a star team builder. And oh my goodness, all the things. And then her sharing that with my mom, who was looking for something else and saw the opportunity that she could be a sales director and maybe even leave her full-time position as a registered nurse, which she did. And then her sharing it with me, because I felt like that what I was doing was never going to get me where I wanted to go. And I thought this would just be a small part-time side hustle that turned into so much more. And now today is my daughter, who honestly was born thinking about how she was going to start her Mary Kay business, and every picture in preschool and elementary school and everything was all about how she was going to start her own Mary Kay business. But when it really came right down to it, and it was time to select college or Mary Kay, she decided that for everything that she wanted to create in her life, Mary Kay just fit. And so I am so grateful that somebody shared it with us, and somebody that you know right now you may not be even aware of is looking for something else, looking for something more, looking for something different. And so I hope that you are sharing this business opportunity because you love it. I mean, give me some feedback in the comments right now. Do you love your Mary Kay business, and why? How has it made a difference to you? Share it because you love it. We know we share good restaurants, we share good recipes, we share good movies, we share all kinds of things. Share your Mary Kay business. Get yourself out of the way if you are not sharing it. Not make it about you, make it about them. And so share it because you love it. Share Mary Kay because you want to build your own leadership skills, your own business skills, because nothing will make you better than trying to teach someone else how to do it. So do it for that reason. Do it for the income. I mean, my goodness, do it for the income. I'm so grateful that I am a sales director and I have an amazing, actually one of the best units out there. But I also, even if I wasn't a sales director, my 72 personal unit members are a tremendous financial asset. So I hope that you will do it for the financial benefits. And if you're not really sure what the Mary Kay comp plan looks like, make sure you go to InTouch and you figure out exactly what it is to be a senior consultant, a star team builder, and all the way up the career path, and what that could mean for you financially. I always say it's kind of like you have a Starbucks, and that's really great. We can put a lot of coffees through every day, but if you had 5 Starbucks, what could that do for your income? It's amazing. But also share this opportunity because of the friends. My very best friends are all across the United States because of our association with Mary Kay. Share this business because of just how fun it is. I mean, oh my gosh, are we so excited about the new products that are coming out and the mascara? So it's really fun. Share it for that reason. Share it for all those reasons, but also share it for the legacy. When you make a difference to somebody else who can make a difference for their family, that's truly a legacy. That's truly a difference that you are making in someone else's life. I'm so excited right now. Our team is all about a purpose-driven business. You may have heard of the purpose-driven life. This is a purpose-driven business. This is why, it's like the why that you do your Mary Kay business, but we tweaked it just a little bit to be your purpose. So my purpose right now, new couches. For Karen, it's a dream vacation to Europe. For Marianne, it's taking her family to the Smoky Mountains when her son returns from his military deployment. For Jenny Jones, it's airline tickets for a vacation. What is the reason why, your purpose that you're working your Mary Kay business right now? Share that in the chats, but also what if you could give that to somebody else and they could maybe go out and get straight teeth for their children, or a new washer and dryer, or get rid of that student loan debt or something like that. You could help someone do that by sharing this Mary Kay business opportunity. And so I hope you'll do it for the legacy part. But I know that new team members come from new customer acquisition. And so become a master at new customer acquisition. This is my superpower. And so new customers will create that funnel that you can ask people about the business opportunity. And you guys, we way overthink this. I used to have all these big like photo album recruiting notebooks and have all these questions and make it so complicated. It's not that complicated. So what I do with every single person that I check out, which is important, we're going to kick it old school on the phone, or as little kids do now, the phone. And so you're going to actually check them out in person. So when they order on your website or message you what their order is, I say, thank you so much. Can I give you a quick call to finalize all the details? So then I get them on the phone and I ask them a simple question after I have tried to upsell them, after I have tried to book them. I'm going to say this simple question. Have you ever thought about doing something like Have you ever thought about doing something online for extra income part-time? Super simple. Some are going to say yes, some are going to say no. And then doesn't matter. Then I'm going to say, have you ever thought about doing something like Mary Kay part-time for extra money? No matter what they say, I'm going to talk up, if they say yes, we'll talk about it a little bit. If they say no, I could say, I never had either. But I have this really great 3-minute video that you can watch. And if you're willing to watch it and answer 3 easy questions, then you'll get $5 off on your order today. Want me to send it to you? And most people are like, yeah, for $5, I'll watch a 3-minute video. And so I send them my daughter, Sarah King's It Just Fits video. I love that. I know I'm partial, that's my daughter, but I love it so much because she talks about how you don't have to be a glam girl, that you can do it anywhere. If you're a high-powered executive to someone coming out of high school. I mean, she really covers all the bases in it. And I think it's just a really great video for just about anyone. I asked them to watch that video. And then I send in the video and I say, message me as soon as you're done. And then I'll apply that $5 coupon before I charge your card. So they message me that I'm done. And I say, okay, great. Call them back for their 3 easy questions. And the questions are, what surprised you the most? What impressed you the most? I want to find out what really clicked with them, what resonated in their heart. And then I ask the question, this is the most important one, how would extra income from a Mary Kay business that you did part-time here and there impact yourself or your family? You guys, I'm telling you, most women make decisions on emotion, not facts and figures. I've recruited very, very, very precious few people in my career that were like, oh, wow, that recruiting commission, that's so exciting. No, they did it because they had a child that needed straight teeth, or they needed their husband to stop working so many hours because he's never home, or maybe they needed to get out of an unpleasant job situation, or whatever. They did it because of emotion. Women make decisions on emotion. Get to the heart of the matter. And so when I find out how this could be a blessing for their family, this extra income could be a blessing for their family, then I say, well, for $35, if I could teach you to be as good as I am, would you say yes? And just take it from there. It's not that difficult. What surprised you? What impressed you? What would extra income do to be a blessing for your family or yourself? And then just go ahead and ask the question. It's that simple, because we're not asking them to mortgage a home or give away a kidney or get married to Mary Kay or having babies with Mary Kay. This is very simple. Do you want to try something part-time online? It's going to cost $35. I'll teach you to be as good as I am. Simple. Don't overcomplicate how simple team building can be. But remember, this is a numbers game. Not everybody is going to be interested, and that's okay. But some people are. And the more people I ask, the more people I find that are like, actually, I have. And what would it take? I've always wondered if I could do something like that. Or I've been watching you. I see how you're doing this. Could you tell me more? And sometimes they say, no, I wouldn't. But after watching that video and after hearing the answers to your questions, I've really been, I was thinking about, I'd love to take my family on vacation this summer. Do you think I could do it? And then sometimes they're like, no, I'm just, I'm not interested. Excuse, whatever. That's totally fine. And I say, that's okay. Somebody has to buy it. We can't all do it. I'll love taking care of you as a happy customer, because I will. So ask everybody. I just try to ask everybody. Do you want to buy? Do you want to book? Do you want to be on my team? It's that simple. It's kind of like McDonald's. Do you want fries with that? They ask everybody that. And I ask everybody. It's really just that simple. Getting myself out of the way, keeping the focus on them, asking questions instead of telling. I don't ever want to vomit Mary Kay all over people. So I ask questions, share the answers that they need for that question. I don't overwhelm them. You don't need to know everything about everything, and neither do they. Sometimes I know in the past, I think I scared people. I think I freaked them out because I was like I was trying to tell them everything. They don't need to know everything. They need to know the answers to their questions. If they say, well, I'm just not sure yet, then I would say, oh my goodness, I totally understand and respect that. What additional questions would you like to ask? You could be as nosy as all get out. You can ask me anything you want to know, and I answer their questions. Now, if they were to ask me something like, I just don't know how I would find customers, I just don't know how I would get bookings, what I used to do is I would start giving them all kinds of ways to get customers and all kinds of ways to get bookings. Wrong. That overwhelmed and scared people because what idea sounds good to this person might not sound good to that person. And so I just say, that's a great question. That's part of our training program. We'll teach you what to say, how to say it, when to say it, where to say it. Every single thing that you will need to know, we will be teaching you as part of your training. And you know what's great? It is included with your $35 e-start. You get a state-of-the-art customer shopping website, a credit card processing system, and one-on-one mentoring by me, as well as, and then you might mention your sales director. That's it. They don't need to know all the booking ideas that you try, just that they'll get training in that. So it's super simple. And so I hope that you will take this simple information and you will utilize it and ask everyone, because you just don't know who has been looking for more or something different or something else right under your nose. And if you look at that person, you think, I don't know, she seems like she has it all. She seems like she has so much going on. I just don't know. I want you to think this question. Would you be upset if she signed up with somebody else? Because if you don't ask, somebody else might. Now, how do I get people off to a great start? I think that's really key. Getting your new team members off to a great fast start is super important because inactivity is the dark room where negativity is developed. So I know I was scared out of my mind when I said yes. So I immediately started thinking, I don't know if I could do this. I don't even know why I said yes. What if I fail? What if it's, you know what I mean? Like, how many of you have ever done that, right? And so I want to quickly get them started. So the minute they sign up, I immediately send them a video about how to set up their personal website and how to set up their credit card processing system. The minute they get that all set up, then I immediately start them on their selling challenge. That day, I want people selling product the day that they sign up. So talk to your sales director about how you can implement an immediate selling strategy, whatever that is. And then as soon as they have that started, maybe, and that for us includes the first message, the second follow-up, and the third follow-up, because what I have found is the first message, they get very few yes responses, mostly ignores, and a few no's. So some yeses, mostly ignores, some no's. The second follow-up, they get almost all the sales and a few no's and still more ignores. And then on the third follow-up, they get even more sales, some more ignores, and some no's. So it's the 3 follow-up, that's really important. And then once they are starting to finish that third follow-up, they're ready to finish it, we've got them booked for their pop-up start party. We always start ours on Friday, whatever day it is for you is fine, but they start that right away. So within a week, they're already selling a bunch of product and we're starting their first party. About halfway into that pop-up party, then I'm booking them to do their first virtual skincare session with their friends. So we have sold product through text. We are now selling product through the vehicle of social media. And now we are getting ready to set them up to learn how to do this business on Zoom. For you, maybe it's an in-person opportunity, but within a 2-week period, we have covered a massive amount of ground so that they're popping and cracking so fast that they really don't have time to sit around and think about, I don't know if I can do this, because they're already making money. So now they're sure that they're like, yeah, you know what? This was a good idea. I'm so glad that I did this. I'm learning so much. So we fill the space with so many awesome things that we don't have space for sitting around and thinking, can I do this? I don't know if I can. As recruiters, I recommend that you give them radical recognition. Recognize them for every little thing that you possibly can so that you help them to feel good about their decision. You are the wind beneath their wings. And so make sure that you're lifting them up in every way that you can think of. Inspect what you expect. How is their selling challenge going? Hey, let's get that group set up for your first pop-up party. Or, hey, I'm excited to teach you how to do this on Zoom, or if you're doing it in person. Whatever your system is, make sure that you're getting them set up on that system. Everybody's system is a little bit different. And then make sure that she is attending the trainings that your sales director is providing. Make sure she's getting to that, and help her to make connections with other people in your unit. I think in the online space, that's different than it was in person. So we even have a welcome wagon committee in our unit. And so every time we have a new team member, the welcome wagon committee gets her information and they send her a message to welcome her to our team. And they're welcoming her in the chats on our Monday night Zoom meeting. So do what you can to help her make connections to feel like she's a part of the Pink family. I hope that this helps you to be able to grow more team members maybe than you ever had before, because there's no doubt whatsoever that you could be a brand new star team builder this month, even if you have 0 team members. Actually, I feel like you could do a whole lot more than that. This is at the beginning of the month. You could add so many more team members than that. It's a numbers game. All you've got to do is ask. And you could definitely see yourself sporting this gorgeous pink suit at seminar as a brand new sales director. You guys make this your very best year ever. And maybe it will be your purpose-driven business that makes all the difference, or maybe it will be helping someone else. All right. Have a great day.
Oh my gosh, I seriously loved how Mary Catherine reminded us about the heart of Mary Kay, which is passing on the opportunity. And I love the visual of her making money. We can either make money with 1 Starbucks or with 5 Starbucks. I mean, that just easily puts in perspective the kind of income potential that's available to us if we are brave enough. Let me reiterate, brave enough to share it with your customers, just like your recruiter was brave enough to share it with me, to share it with you. So we're going to combine all of that, and we're going to use some of the technology with it, with these shareable videos, and the power of the $5 off an order. I mean, people are looking for ways to save money. That's a really great way. So in February, you can use that opportunity video to send out. Curtis, I did find that link. Curtis will include that with all the materials that is going to be sending with you so that you can use that here in the month of February. Let's see what else. Oh, remember, we don't have to, we can work dirty. Let me get back to Shelly. We can work dirty or imperfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, because women make decisions on emotion. I love that, she reminded us that women, we do make decisions on emotions. We don't have to have facts and figures. All we need to do is ask everybody. And that's exactly what she did. She asked everyone, do you want to buy? Do you want to book? Do you want to join my team? She like literally, do you want fries with that? It's like, oh yeah, they do. And we don't take offense to it.
Right.
She's a genius. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, Mary Catherine is just amazing. She's a genius, and I love the way she shares so freely with us. And thank you to both of you. All right, now it's time to hear from our co-host, Heather Faring. Heather, having been a 3-time Queen of Sales for the Ruby division, she understands product and how to promote it to your customers. She understands product and how to promote it. It's kind of become her superpower. And so let's head to Epping, North Dakota, to learn from Heather about all the excitement for our spring Glow All Out launch and how to make it work for you.
Oh, sweet friends. Oh, this is the quarter. This is the quarter we've been waiting for. I'm so excited. I haven't been this excited about a product launch in a really long time. Like all the products I am so jacked about. So we're going to go through the lookbook. So get your pen handy, okay? Because I'm going to give you, we're going to go into my mind, and we're going to product strategy and how we're going to sell multiples of things and all the things. We're going to have some fun. Okay, you guys, are you ready? All right. So first of all, here's the catalog. Now, the catalog, your customers will be getting this catalog relatively soon, okay? And couple things I want to share is if you miss the chance to enroll your customers to get the lookbook, it is okay. However, next time you have the opportunity to enroll, you can even just enroll one customer if you need to. That allows you to get all the new products early. One of the tips that I actually got from a sister sales director of mine, Kathy Michaels, she gave me this idea. I'm sure she got it from somewhere else, but I'm going to give her all the credit, is when you enroll your customers, I send 10. I send 10. So it's like a full pack of lookbooks to myself. First name preferred, last name customer, and then my personal mailing address. Okay. And then that way I have a lookbook with a sample in it with my information that I can hand out. The cool thing is that when you enroll first name preferred, last name customer, okay, these lookbooks are going to get to you sooner than the lookbook your director will send you. Did you know that? So that is one way that you can get that lookbook faster and in your hands. And then you've got a full pack of a 10 pack with samples. Okay. Now realize that cost me $9, but a pack of 10 of these cost you $4.50. So an additional $4.50, you're getting the sample. And by the way, oh my gosh, I just learned that the sample that's going to be in this catalog is the dynamic wrinkle limiter. Stop it. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's go through this catalog and let's talk through some of these new products. First of all, we have a new SPF 50, okay? New sunscreen. Now, I want to first preface this. So the cool thing is, what you got to realize is, look at how the packaging coordinates. How stinking awesome is that? But there is a difference between our mineral sunscreen SPF 30 and the new body sunscreen with SPF 50. Mineral sunscreen has one of two ingredients, titanium dioxide or zinc oxide. Make sure you put that on your paper. Titanium dioxide or zinc oxide. Mineral sunscreens are the sunscreens that are allowed if you are going to be going on a cruise, if you're going to be going to Hawaii, all of those, because they want a certain type of sunscreen. So make sure that this is the sunscreen that you're going to be selling. How the difference between these two, how the sunscreens work. Mineral is a physical sunscreen. What it does is the sun hits your surface of your skin and bounces off, so it never penetrates. Where this one is going to penetrate into your skin. The sun's rays are going to be absorbed, converted into harmless energy, and then released. That's why when we wear a sunscreen, I always thought this was interesting. That's why when we wear a sunscreen, our skin deepens in color because it's, tanning the skin. So you're still getting that, brownish or sunner, tanner skin with that type of sunscreen. This one, it's going to block and bounce off. This one, it's going to absorb, convert into harmless energy, and then be released. Okay. So there's going to be a difference. So the fun part is, I had a customer, and again, listen to when your customers talk. She said, actually, she was going to Hawaii. She was taking her girls on spring break last year. I said, dude, you really need to have a mineral sunscreen because there's only a certain type of sunscreen that's allowed in Hawaii. And so she actually bought 2 of those. And that was an easy sale just because I listened. All right. So speaking of that, and seriously, how cute is this ad? Love it. After Sun. And the heavens opened up and we all said, oh, we are so excited. After Sun is back. So I actually had one of my unit members, when I said, you could text every single one of your customers who actually ever ordered sunscreen and offer a deal, like a buy 2, get the third, whatever special you want is your third. It could be half price. It could be 10% off. It could be 25%, whatever that buy 2, get the third, whatever special you want to. And here's why. Women like to buy bundles of products. And this is one where you need one for your camper, you need one for your boat, you need one for your house, you need one for backup, you know where I'm going with this? Okay. Now the cool thing about that is that with the After Sun, it is so good. Did you know that you could actually use it as a body lotion? So like in the summertime, you get done and you're just hot and sticky after mowing the grass and you need to take a shower and you need to put body lotion on, but it's just too heavy. put this on. I've even had some people, you put it in their hair to hydrate dry hair and it doesn't weigh down the hair. I am going to send you this little thing, okay? I had my office assistant back in the day put this together, but this was from a consultant, Daphne Lewis, who's been queen of sales, at consultant sales a jillion times, and of all the things. Now, do you realize this is not company approved? Okay, so just, it's gonna be okay. But these are all the different things people have used After Sun for. And I have so many of my customers that just absolutely, when I couldn't get it from them, they were like destroyed and distraught, not destroyed, distraught. Even one of my husband's coworkers was like, where's I need some of that After Sun. So we're going to be gifting him because he's a kind man. But seriously, so my unit member who actually texted her customer, she had 12 people she connected. 3 responded like really quickly. And the text message was like, hey, After Sun is coming back. Last year they didn't have it. I want to make sure that you have what you need. I'm doing a deal, a buy 2, get the third 25% off. And within minutes, she had 3 people who sent a message back. Ladies, that is $30 a text message profit made. So exciting. That's what you do with the After Sun. Is anybody who's ever purchased it before, let them try it. And if you are brand new and you're like, I don't have any of those kind of customers, you make sure you write one of these off as a demo and you carry it with. You have to try it because it is so lightweight and it absorbs quickly. And people are amazed at how incredible it is. So what you would do is include the product fact sheet or include this kind of sheet with the reorder. I always like to include product knowledge pieces with my product so that way they're learning, because if for some reason she were ever to join my team, I've already got some of that product knowledge piece. I'm going to show you another product fact sheet that I use a lot right now in a sample that I'm creating. But I just want to show you again, if you've never used After Sun, this is one of my unit members. You can tell how old this one is. This is before we had Canva, all the things, but she put After Sun on 7 hours, and this is the old packaging. You can see the difference. And I always tell people, you don't need it until you need it. And then by that time, we might not have it. So offer a deal, move multiples, because it's going to do one of 2 things. Your star is going to get bigger and you're going to get closer to that 700 wholesale. And when people have, more on their shelf, they've got that abundant mentality, so they won't make that last like forever. They'll use it up because they know they have a backup. Okay, so there's After Sun. So our 3 sun pieces. Oh, and by the way, I should have grabbed that. There's a towel that you can get with it. The cool thing about that towel, it's $5 and it counts for section 1. Okay, so when you get to the checkout process and you're like, where's the towel? Don't freak out. Once you start going through the process, it'll actually let you add the number that you earned. So if you order the After Sun and 50 together, you can get 1 towel. If you order 2 SPF 50 together, you can get 1 towel. Okay. And then you can choose to offer it, if you decide that you want to give it as a gift. A lot of times I just, give the $5 towel as a gift. You don't have to. I actually had one customer, she bought two sets of the sunscreen. So she bought 4 of these so she could buy 2 of the towels. Okay. Again, just some ideas. All right, moving on. Where's the book? Can you tell that I'm like so excited about this product? Okay. 20 minutes is not enough to talk to you about all the things. Okay. The new Great Heights mascara. And again, the heavens parted, they opened up and the angels did. Oh, I know. Can you tell? Jacked, so jacked. Panthenol. The cool thing about one of the ingredients in this is that panthenol is a product that helps to hydrate and nourish the lashes and also gives it the nourishment it needs to actually help grow. Not that it's going to regrow lashes, but it is going to be a very gentle mascara for your customers to really get the long lashes they wanted, the long separated lashes without the spidery look. Okay, so I am super excited about the Great Heights mascara, and they launched it early. We were able to order it on the 26th, and women were like crazy working. Now, my dear friend Tammy Mong, director, little shout out there. Here was hers. She sold, oh gosh, I want to say she actually sold like 20 mascaras. It was was it $600 worth of mascaras the last day of the month. And this is what she did. She texted her customers with some before and after pictures that are, floating around. Your director probably has some on her her Facebook group for you guys. This was the script. And she goes, "Hey girl, hey, I hope you're having a fabulous Friday. There's a new mascara in town. Great Lengths Mascara is bringing it. It's only 18 and I'm chasing down a month-end goal to sell 25 today. When I do, someone will win an oil-free eye makeup remover. Want one or two?" See, mascara is one of those things that every woman needs it. And again, when you say buy one or two, you're giving her a new thought, because a lot of times women are like, I'll just get one, not thinking that they can buy two. See, when I go and buy deodorant, I always buy two. When I buy toothpaste, I buy two, because, I live a ways away from the store. And if I can just do the thing once and have something for twice as long, this is a good thing. Same thing with your customers. So while Tammy was chasing down a huge month-end goal, selling, I think she hit the 25 goal, whatever that worked out to be. It was awesome. And she, did a little fun drawing as well too. That is something that you can run with. You can run with the After Sun this week. Next week, you can run with the mascara if you wanted to, or you could do both at the same time. You could have a whole lot of fun. Oh my gosh, friends, we're going to sell the boatloads of Mary Kay this month. I am jacked. Okay. Do you like that script? I thought you might like that script. Okay. Moving on. Oh. Bronzers. 2019, that was the last month, the last year, not the last month, the last year that we actually had bronzers. And I'm so excited. So I'm going to show you my little palette. Again, you can offer a fun little palette because women like bundles of product. Don't judge me for my dirty palette, okay? I tried to dust it off. But in my palette, I've got the medium glow and the, what is this called? The highlighter, the Golden Glow highlighter. And friends, here's how I'm using it. I'm using it on my cheeks as a cheek color, and I even put it on my eyes, both the bronzer and the medium glow eyeshadow. Just something super simple, quick, and easy for summer. Again, a cute little palette. You could offer a fun little special. I didn't think through what that could be, but you're smart women. Okay, the other one is the Deep Glow, and Deep Glow would definitely be for those that are definitely warmer in skin tone. You'll notice that the this one here has more of a silver look to it. So, if you're a little bit more like ivory, cool undertones, if you're more of like a fall if you're doing your coloring, or like a darker beige, this is going to be a really great color. But what I would recommend as a consultant, buy both, play around with both, because what I always learned was that if I can figure out how to utilize both and then teach my customers how to use both, then I'm selling multiple products. But I had to learn how to use it myself first. Now, I wish to say I'm the girl that, people are like, teach me how to contour. And I'm going, have you ever heard of Google? I'm still waiting for contour to kind of go away. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So here we are. Okay, so those are your bronzers. Your bronzers are 22 a piece. And then the highlighter is 22 as well too. All right, love it. Now, again, I texted one of my unit members and she like screamed. Her husband was like, what? He didn't understand the excitement because she was running out of the bronzers that she had stocked up back from 2019. I know we were like hoarding this. So just so y'all know, make sure your customers know about that. Look, if you've been in Mary Kay a while, look at who bought them in the past. Those are going to be your first people that you connect when a lookbook comes out, because they're going to want to get those bronzers again. All right. Now, I have been in Mary Kay for 23 years, and I bought a brow kit from my senior director that had been out like 2 or 3 years prior to that. So it's been 25 years since we've had an actual brow kit, like a brow powder kit. And when I went to leadership conference, what I thought was incredible is she says, even like this blonde brow kit can be used on all the different shades. You can actually darken it up. She was using a lot of different hair colors, and you could darken it up on a lot of different people. But for me, having more, you want to use a shade of your brow or a shade lighter. I'm using the brunette and I'm loving it. So there's a pomade. Why a pomade? Well, as we get older, those brows, they go, this getting older is fun. Just saying. So it's kind of helping to it's more of a waxy to help, keep those down. And then of course you've got the brow powder to work in as well too. Now, the cool thing is it's got this, what do they call this? An angled brush. So I use one of the angled brush to really just brush stroke color into my, and then I use the other side to put the powder in. And then this wonderful spoolie brush, I am working through to give it a very natural color. So if you're kind of going, dude, whoa, that's a little dark, you can work that out. So don't freak out about that. Now this one here is a powder. They say to take your finger and put it right underneath your brow. But the cool thing is you can even put it as an eyeshadow if you want to, all the things. Or I've even put it over the top of my brows just to kind of tone down the color. But I have been, you can tell, I'm getting some indentation in mine. I'm a brunette girl, really, really liking it. So it's one of those where if you try it and you like it, you're going to probably want to get you yourself personally, like your own personal stock, a couple of them. I actually am going to be, I have them as demos, and then I'll use like the lip brushes, or even like the eye applicators to let people try it, just not double dipping. So letting my customers try those. So I'm super excited about brows because brows are kind of in. Remember, brows are sisters. They're not twins. They don't have to look the same. So don't freak out. And honestly, my best tip, go get your eyebrows waxed that first time. I have a chia pet that grows right here. Her name is Sue. Her evil twin brother Lou resides above my lip. Moving on, all the things. All right, so what else do we got? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try explaining this in. Oh, hold on. Give me a couple more minutes. Okay, so let's talk wrinkle limiter. Here's the best way that I describe it to people. The reason we use skincare is because we want to build from the bottom. Okay, we are building the integrity of our skin from the bottom. And if you've seen pictures of women that have used Mary Kay long term, it's a powerful product. It speaks for itself, the consistency. And one of the things that I have been so excited about getting older in Mary Kay is that in my 20s, I worried about how I was going to teach a woman why she should use skincare when I didn't have a wrinkle on my face. That was something that I really worried about when I was in my 20s. And I was very excited about getting older because I was excited to show what the power of consistency over time would do for my skin. And so that's the power of skincare. Okay. The Miracle Set has got that resveratrol ingredient, which dives deep into your skin and heals the damage from inside out. Your Repair line has got encapsulated retinol, which helps to build the collagen back. Okay. Now with dynamic wrinkles, we're wrinkling and crinkling our skin, correct? Because of that wrinkling and crinkling that skin, that repetition all day, every day, it breaks down the collagen faster than it can build itself back. That's why we do want to use a retinol product, such as our Retinol 0.5, the wrinkle filler, or the night cream of our Repair line. Retinol builds new collagen. So when you're building collagen from the bottom, and then with the dynamic wrinkle limiter, you're relaxing from the top. Now you've got a powerful, potent combination that is allowing those wrinkles to heal. And that has been about the best way that I've been able to describe what the wrinkle limiter does. So if you've got the foundation, your skincare, you're using a retinol product to help build back collagen. Collagen is the muscle of your skin, okay? And then you're relaxing from the top. Now you're able to heal those wrinkles. Isn't that simple? I was like, I'm like, dang, skincare doesn't have to be so hard. I thought that was incredible. And last but not least, I am going to end with the nourishing oil. This is like liquid gold. And you can get the product fact sheet under the not pink sale, like Last Chance. If you see the old blue bottle, You can get it there. Well, it looks like this. I love this product fact sheet. I will actually print this out and include it in my customers. And we can't get samples of this. However, I will share with you, I do make my own. Now, they're kind of spendier to make, but here's the fun part. Every person who I've ever given this to and followed up with, I've made a sale. So it's definitely worth it to make a sample. So I got these off of Amazon, and I'll include some of the documents that I have here. Curtis will be sending them out to you guys when you guys get the recording, but this is a little, it's like a Mylar bag or whatever it is. But I actually, I squeeze a couple, there's the oil in here, and then I just take a hair straightener and I crimp the edge. And then I include it with the product fact sheet. Now here's the deal. I take the product fact sheet and I actually highlight, because I need to teach my customers how to use this product, because if I get them using it at everything, this bottle is going to go super fast. You can mix it with, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can mix it with your body lotion. Heather Daniel Kent, she said, I mix it with my body lotion and my body has never felt better. Started using it. Woo, so good. You can put it on your cuticles. You can put it on the ends of your hair. You can mix it with your nighttime moisturizer. You can mix it with your foundation. You can add a couple drops. You can use it as a layer on your skin. Pam Gardner is amazing. She actually told me she uses it as a layer on her skin every single night. But one of the things that I did point out here, right here, is that it is not recommended to mix the oil with sunscreen or acne products. You can apply one product followed by the other, but avoid mixing together as one. So you just don't want to mix this with your day moisturizer that's got sunscreen, but you can layer the two. I don't know about you. This is going to be one of my favorite catalogs. So when you get a chance, make sure that you get one of everything for yourself, so that way you can start utilizing it. If you do work in person and you're making deliveries in person, I encourage you to get one of everything for a demo, or get a couple things, so that way people can try it, they can see it, they can take ownership of it. I always would have product in my car when I'm making deliveries, so when I'm showing them new product, I can deliver right at the point of sale. It's going to be fantastic. And if I had to challenge you right now, right here, right now, I would be doing one of two things. Number one, connecting with your AfterSun customers and making sure that your AfterSun customers, making sure that they have first dibs at stocking up on their AfterSun that they need. And second, I would make sure, and if you don't have AfterSun customers, then you can connect with people that use mascara, which is everybody, and sell those as well too, because we are going to be making some major profit in the month of February. Love you guys.
Oh my gosh, Heather, that was amazing. Thank you so much. I mean, that's going to be a class that we're all going to go back and listen to many, many times. There's just so many golden nuggets in there. Thank you so much for your expertise. The sunscreen information alone was worth the whole workshop to me tonight. I love how you stretch our thinking, and you teach us to stretch our clients' thinking. Then, buy two, get one 25% off when they buy the I've already got it sitting here on my desk. When they buy the sunscreen, and they could get two AfterSun and one sunscreen. Then they're going to get the towel. And I noticed you didn't have it, but this is what it looks like, y'all. It's really big. And I just had to show it to you. But that would be $65. And they get a beach towel to boot. So, they're going to love getting that beach towel free. That's going to be a big thing. I'm so excited about the sales this month as well. Oh, so many ideas. And the info that they're going to love getting, that the whole info about the retinol builds the skin from the bottom up. Then the dynamic wrinkle limiter relaxes it from the top. Oh my gosh. I mean, thank you, Heather. That was amazing.
You're welcome. All right. Well, I'm going to kick you out because Beverly is our last speaker. Are you so excited? You've made it to the end. Okay. All right. Stretch. We got one more final speaker, and it is my beautiful co-host. And first of all, let's give it up for Beverly Taylor. Did you know this event is her idea. So if you love this, please put some, hearts in the chat. Just tell her thank you, because of it, she has gathered all of us together to help you build your business. So we're going to wrap it up with none other than our Beverly Taylor, $1 million sales director, Beverly Taylor, as she wraps up how she's going to share some tips on how to create your dreams. All right, you can come back, Beverly.
I am so excited to spend the next few minutes with you, because today we're going to be talking about something that I believe can truly change the way you see your business and work your business. You're not just a consultant. I hear people say that all the time. You're the CEO of your own independent business. And the best part, you get to build it your way. Mary Kay's vision for her company in 1963 was to create a business that empowered women by providing them with opportunities for financial independence and personal growth. She wanted to establish a company where women could succeed based on their efforts, their talents, and unique abilities, and not limited to traditional corporate barriers. There's power in your status as an independent consultant with Mary Kay. Mary Kay provides the products and the career path, and we do the rest. Here's what I love most about Mary Kay. You are in charge. You don't have a boss. You don't have a set schedule. You get to design your business to fit your life, not the other way around. You don't have to run your business like anyone else, because success doesn't have a single path. It has endless possibilities. Think about it. Some women build their business through in-person facials, parties, and pop-up shops. Others thrive in the digital space using social media, videos, and online events. Some do a mix of both. And guess what? All of those ways work. So I hope that you'll never feel like, well, I'm really good at this, or I'm really good at that, and I should be good at both. And you can build your weaknesses, but I always believe in building on your strengths. So it's not about copying someone else's strategy. It's about finding what works for you. So tonight, you'll see 7 different women who have each built a beautiful are a beautiful example of this concept. Each has taken the same product line and the same opportunity and pulled together their unique signature on their business. And some prefer the virtual world, some both, some just in person. The thing that I have loved about this business since I was a consultant, I became a consultant 35 years ago, is that we decide the type of business we're going to grow. And that can change through the years. Your brand is you. Women don't just buy our amazing products. They buy connection, confidence, and trust. And the best way to build trust is to be yourself. You're the magic ingredient in your business. So don't hide what makes you special. Embrace it. There's 2 common denominators, I believe, for every successful business, no matter how you work your business, is the secret to success is simple. It's consistency plus connection equals growth. No matter how you build success, success comes from consistent activity and genuine relationships. The women who trust you, they're going to buy from you. They'll refer their friends to you. They'll come back to you again and again. Relationships build businesses, not transactions. Transactions don't build businesses. Well, in a way they do, but relationships really build businesses. So focus on the 3 Ps every day. The 3 Ps to just glow all out in the next 3 months. First P is product knowledge. You can't sell what you don't understand, but when you know your products inside and out, you're not selling, you're actually offering solutions to your customers. and prospects. Be the beauty expert. Learn about skin types, ingredients, and application techniques. Look on Mary Kay in Touch. Go to those educational, the education MK Confident, and finish those lessons there on product knowledge and color confident. Those are so important that you know what you're talking about. Give compliments and encouragement freely. Everyone wants to feel special. We want to serve and not sell. The best consultants don't just talk, they listen. When you listen, you learn what your customer really actually needs. Always ask open-ended questions and let them share. For example, you, instead of saying, is your skin dry? No, is your skin dry? Then you can say, tell me a little bit about your skin. What are some of your, the things that you love about your skin and some of the things that you'd like to troubleshoot with? Then you learn so much more. Sit back, listen, take notes so you can remember. Because each thing will bring you closer to a better relationship with your customer. People don't always remember what you said, but they always remember how you made them feel. And the last P is perseverance, the key to long-term success. You know, here's the truth. There are going to be days that there will be no's. There will be moments when you wonder if this is really for you. And that's when you need perseverance. Decide right now. You'll never be a quitter. You'll never stop growing. You'll never quit. Every no is going to bring you closer to a yes. You know, rejections aren't personal. They're just part of the process. Instead of getting discouraged, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? The most successful consultants are the ones who keep going, even when it's tough. You want to choose consistency over perfection. You don't have to get everything right. You just have to keep showing up. You know, make small daily actions a habit, like reaching out for bookings, follow up every day, and learn something new every day. Progress is better than perfection every single time. Believe in yourself, even when others don't. Doubt's going to come, that's normal, but remind yourself why you started. Surround yourself with positive, like-minded people. Don't share your big goals with small people who don't understand and who won't support you. Stick with your big-minded friends and your Mary Kay sales director. Visualize your success, because if you see it, then you can achieve it. Women who succeed in this business aren't the ones that have the easiest journey. They're the ones who refuse to quit. Now, I'm going to give you an idea that will also kind of demonstrate how we take the products that the company gives us, maybe an idea, and then develop our own way of using those products, or teaching those products, or showing those products in your own strengths. So what are your strengths? Do you do better with a group? Do you do better one-on-one? What are your strengths? And start there. So recently, when I was at Leadership Conference, I heard Megan Chapman discussing glass skin pampering session. And it's just a series of products. It's just 6 products that you put together in a more of kind of an unusual way. And they make your skin look like glass. They make it feel amazing. They make it look amazing. And I'm always open for an idea for creating a new result on my skin. So these are the steps that I went through. First of all, I loved the idea and I wrote down the products, and I'm going to give them to you. It includes the cleanser, a charcoal mask, The glycolic peel is what I call it, but it's the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. The booster that's HA plus ceramide, a moisturizer, and an eye cream. So first I used it on myself for about 2 weeks. Boy, could I tell a difference in my skin. Second, as I thought about what platform I would use, how I could be most effective, I didn't try to be Megan. I didn't study her and try to be her because I can't be. I can only be Beverly. The third thing was that I asked myself, how could I be most effective sharing this? Will it be in person? Will it be on Zoom? Will it be on Facebook? Will it be in a webinar format? Will it be large groups or small groups? When am I at my best? And so I decided that. Then I had to create sets. I had to create a closing sheet, if you will. I didn't have to go in and make these beautiful professional sheets. I just needed to take the products, look at them, and decide what I thought would be someone's first step, second step, third step, or if they wanted it all. And you can do that with the products and use an index card showing the prices. You don't have to get really fancy. And fifth, I added a little product info about each thing that I was going to share. So I went to pull those product information sheets from InTouch, and I wrote down a little something about each step so I could be sure to share that. And then I wrote down, how am I going to invite these guests? What am I going to say to take advantage of this awesome game changer for my skin? Am I going to start with my customers, or am I going to start with people who have not had a facial yet? How did I want to do that? Was I going to provide a hostess credit, and which hostess system would I use? You see, taking these things and taking ownership of an idea gives you power. You then are excited to share it with people because it's you, it reflects you, and your confidence soars. You know, I made the decision to use this to build an opportunity to meet new clients that would funnel into meeting new personal team members that I would build my team with to meet my goals for Seminar 2025. I also put together the sample bags, and here's the sample bags and an invitation. So I have them on me so that I can warm chatter, or I can give them to people that I see out and about and get their information to confirm that they'll be at my appointment. So today is the day for you to take control of your business your way. After all, we have some amazing products to choose from with the spring 2025 line. Why not decide tonight that you are going to glow all out and decide what your next best step will be?
Oh, thank you so much, Beverly, for reminding us to be just our authentic self and to create a path that best suits our gifts and our talents. I love the example of how each of us can just take an idea, put our own signature on it, and just the 5 steps that you shared to make it your own. And girl, seriously, we asked them to select 2 or 3 ideas. They have so many to run with. I can't wait to find out what y'all decide to run with after this event. So, friend, thank you.
Wow, you're welcome. And I know there were people asking the 3 Ps, and that they were the second one that apparently I did not make clear was people skills. So there you go.
It's all good.
But wow, what an incredible evening. Heather, have we not had an amazing workshop here?
I have had so much fun, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't take notes on myself. I have 5 pages of notes. I am like so excited to get to work.
Me too. And, I want to extend again a huge thanks to, of course, our rock star co-host, Heather Farron.
No, I wasn't clapping for me. I was, let's get to where we talk about Curtis.
And all of our, of course, also our top Go Give Inspiring teachers and our powerhouse moderator, Curtis Hanna, because this wouldn't have been possible without you, Curtis.
It wouldn't.
Now, so y'all be sure to thank Curtis, and he takes care of everything, and I don't know what we would do without him, and it's just, it goes together. I just believe it's a God-ordained thing. Now the challenge: take what you've learned, push beyond your comfort zone, and level up the next level. Growth happens in action. So go make it happen. Good night.
Good night, guys.